Bat Force Radio.
Bat Force Radio is rated M for mature, or should that be immature?
Hey guys, Dustin Nguyen.
Hey, this is Scott Snyder.
This is Paul Dini.
And you're listening to Bat Force Radio.
And you're listening to Bat Force Radio.
You're listening to Bat Force Radio.
This is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, and you're listening to Bat Force Radio, so stay tuned.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So, it's currently Wednesday, July 30th. Just got back from San Diego Comic-Con. As promised, we have returning guest, Susie Creates. Hey, Susie.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Again, as I mentioned, returning guest. The last podcast we had together, we were prepping for San Diego Comic-Con, and right now we're recovering.
Yeah.
How's the current recovery going?
I'm finally back to like normal, but like I don't want to dry my hair. I don't want to put on makeup. I don't want to be anything, and I can't even like glasses, and my eyes are tired. I just need a big old break from that. I don't even want to I need to start making my Etsy shop stuff again, and I just don't want to, but.
Yeah, but it just shows how exhausting San Diego is.
Yes.
And also so much that happens where it's like, all right, so a lot of our listeners and watchers or followers also, they have FOMO because they're not there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys one thing about FOMO. It's tiring. When you're at San Diego Comic-Con, there's a lot of things you want to do. And if you can't do it, you have FOMO at the con.
Yeah.
When it comes to like at the con, the after parties, the people we haven't seen, there's so much FOMO. There's so much going on. It's the world's largest con. And we're here to talk to you a little bit about it. We didn't get a chance to do everything we wanted to do. But did we do enough, you think, Susie? I think we did enough.
Yeah. Did enough to completely exhaust, and yes, I'm pretty sure that's enough when you're fully drained.
Yeah, and like you cosplayed, so it's like you had as you spoke before, like you had like hours of preparation for certain cosplays and certain things you needed to do. Mm-hmm. It's not easy. I worked the con, and we'll discuss who I worked for and how that looked like later on. But for Susie and I, this is my third San Diego Comic-Con in a row, and for Susie's her second.
With a leap year, with a skip year.
Yeah, you skipped a year. You're like, I gotta relax a year, and here we are.
Yeah.
How was your second year compared to your first, you think?
It was better with my expectations of time and amount of things to do. Like I knew that I wasn't going to do, I knew that going there I was cosplaying, and I wasn't going to stand in lines, and I wasn't going to get stuff. Like that was not my thing. I don't want to carry shit around. Excuse me. I don't want to carry stuff around, and I don't want to hold it and like give me my phone and my badge and my wallet for my like hotel.
All you need.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
A
couple of pictures. That's it.
Yeah. So yeah, like even picking up some art. I always get some art, or something signed or something like that. And I'm like, how long can I wait before I get this? It better not be an exclusive, because that's probably not going to happen then. Because I don't want to wait forever. Yeah. Or sometimes like I have other commitments. I have places to be or something to do, and I literally can't stand in a line for hours. So yeah, that it's better expectation wise. I knew what I was getting to, and I knew the layout. So I knew like where things were, and like, okay, well, there's stuff outside, there's stuff on the backside, there's group meets, there's, you gotta allow time to go from one end of the con floor to the other. And if you want to go to a panel, like good luck, you gotta plan that out and be ready.
You got there beforehand, and yeah.
Yeah.
So you learned a lot from the first time. Being there, my first time, we both shared the first time being to San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like I prepared properly, although I got so much done. I kind of winged it, and that was cool.
Yeah.
And it was a great experience. My second year, I was like, there's too much to do. I don't know what to do. But this year, I felt a little more organized in the sense of like everyone knew where I was. I wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
It was so much easier. Like, hey, Dave, we're going to be at, well, I'm in 5012.
Yeah.
And it was easy to see you and your cronies and hanging out. It was so much easier. I think for me this year, obviously, after being there, it was more of it was easier. And it helped that we were surrounded by people that we knew, friends that have been there before, just surrounded by all the right things. When it came to cosplay, how'd you feel this year compared to your first year?
Well, there
Well,
was some really good, like, cool things, but also I felt like I was so much further behind on like getting to the con and being there in costume as much as I wanted to. The day I did Nebula was like, it took so long to get ready and for us to get moving and to get there that it was just like, felt like I didn't get to there until like after 1 p.m. And I felt like my day was wasted because I had to leave for a special event. I had to leave at 4, like planned to leave at like 3, but I left it closer to 4 just so I could get cleaned up and back to my normal self because it was going to take hours to do that. So like I wasn't there for very long, and I had scheduled a photo. I won a photo shoot with a photographer. Oh, there you go. I won a photo shoot with a photographer, not Nikon. And so that took up time. But it was really fantastic. And my friend who plays Adam, that's a Namor cosplay, but he played Adam. And so we did this photo shoot together, and it was really cool, but it definitely took up so much time. I could have been with people or in the con and like being cosplay there where people would see it, not just the photographer. So like that. And then same with the Wonder Woman, my Linda Carter on the last day, we were kind of rushed to get out so we get to the airport to leave. So
and this was it.
That was it. Yeah. So like I didn't even go inside the con that day on Sunday. I was just outside. Literally, it was outside the whole time. And
you did for like 2 seconds and you left because you were on a crunch. You had your flight and all
yeah,
that.
I kind of got well, I went out Saturday night. You went out Saturday night. Went out Saturday night, and then
that was rough.
It was like, it wasn't that rough. I just was really slow moving. I was like, oh, this is an easy thing to put on. Like, it's not a big deal. And so like we were all, and I had to also like pack all my stuff up in my 2 giant suitcases and fit it all together. And it took a really long time to get ready to check out. Yeah. And we still checked out like 11:30, like a normal time. By the time we got all our stuff down, they didn't mind. Because everybody's checking out.
But to be fair, like someone in your caliber of cosplayer, where it's like the Nebula, obviously it took forever.
Yeah.
You wanted to make sure it was right, and you know it is hours of makeup and making sure everything's fitting. And then
I don't think people,
was that Friday?
That was
Saturday.
Saturday. And I remember seeing you. Yeah, I don't think people expect us to be like that kind of cosplay, that intensity. I don't think people expect us to be in it all day. Like it's totally fine to just be there for 3-4 hours. And then
how many Nebulas do you see?
I didn't see any.
Yeah, neither did I. So it's like people understand how complicated or how time consuming a cosplay like that is, especially like, you know, when we discussed on our last episode, the hiding of the hair or the thing you have to put on and all the makeup, and then it's like putting all that stuff on is not easy, and what most people aim for is like a simple thing. So when someone does a complicated cosplay, it's like, whoa. Because when I saw you, I looked twice because I was like, oh, Nebula. And I was like, wait a minute, that's Susie.
That's me.
Hell yeah. I'm like, oh shit, get over here. We're gonna get a picture together. And you know, we did our thing, and we went over to Mel, and Mel was super stoked to see you. And again, like great community, but it's like that's something that took so much time. Yeah. I feel like although it took you long to get there because
Yeah.
of that time
Yeah.
to get there, the people who appreciated it the most.
Yeah.
And you felt that.
I did.
I
It
hope
was,
so.
It was really cool. So yeah, but other than the other days, the first 2 days, like I did 2 cosplays the first day.
Yeah, that's
Why?
nuts.
It's crazy. I actually kind of regret doing the one in the morning, the one I did in the morning, because when I put on the second one, the like comic Captain Marvel, it just felt, I just felt better. I felt more like me. Like I felt, it was like it was just right. And I stayed in it late, and we went out to dinner, and so I was in it for dinner, like late dinner, like 9+ p.m. dinner. But I wish I'd been in it all day. So there's 2 things I regret is like, I wish I had done that. It's just been in that one because I just have decided it's better. And I probably won't do something like Nebula ever again because of the time it took away from being at the con.
Yeah.
And that's okay. So I've learned, and I'm happy to do like armor, like a Wonder Woman armor, but not all of that.
Well, the reality is now, it's your second Comic-Con at Comic-Con International or San Diego Comic-Con, whatever we call it, multiple names. You learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a great time the first time.
Yeah.
You went in. You went in this time.
I went in.
You went in.
Great.
It was beautiful. And you had not just you going in, but like you had a companions as well. And so many of the people that you've been friends with, I believe for a real long time. I'm gonna go through this one picture because someone we're mutual friends with, I didn't get a chance to see.
Yeah.
So fucking jealous.
Yes.
What a great photo.
It is. It was so fun. We had like serious photo, and then we're like, let's do happy one, and we're just like, it's just the cutest. Like it was just exactly how we felt that day.
Yeah.
It was so cool. We kind of there were others with us, so like my other roommates were with us, and Allison had somebody helping her as well. But like we had this little group of cosplay plus 2 more that you didn't see in this picture, and we're like trying to shuffle within, if you could call like each section like a block, like in like 5 to 10 blocks, just to get to another booth. And we're like doing this shuffle of stop, pictures, stop, find somebody. One person's over here talking to somebody else, and so like as a group, we're just like circling around trying to get places. And of course, it's Allison Tabitha, so she's very famous in terms of people seeing her. But then we've got
also a total sweetheart.
Yes,
she's famous. She's a sweetheart.
And the 2 and her, like, so Allison and Lauren, who's Link in this picture.
Link, yeah.
Like them as a pair going around, like they're just like
destroying everything. Those 2 together are just like
masterpieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so Dan, that's a collectibles insider. So Dan as Superman is so impressive. He's so like he's like 6'4", 6'5" or something like that. He just looks like a Superman. It's amazing. And those suits from Parallel Life Studios, and the 5th person is Carmen. They're just fantastic. All these people are just the sweetest, nicest, like greatest. Like they're great. They're all great.
Yeah.
So
you sent this picture, I was
like that.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Like you took this, you had this picture with these beautiful people. I'm like, everyone's so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I missed that. I wanted to walk around a little more for that reason. I feel like I missed out not being the nerd I normally am. This is the first year I actually worked.
Yeah. You're kind of stuck in that space, huh?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I had some flexibility. But before we continue, guys, the flexibility that I had, we're going to go to him immediately. Mm-hmm. I did work for an artist this year. One of my favorite artists for a really long time. I love his story. I love his art. It's a cool ass dude overall, and I'm very fortunate to be working for him. But so Susie got to meet Sean Gordon Murphy.
Sean Murphy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Nerf dog. Usually they hate me for saying that, but that's the nickname I give him. And here you are with your Captain Marvel.
Yes. So that was the second half of the day that I was just like the switch from like the sleek bodysuit Ms. Marvel thing to this
which
one.
is insane.
It was cool, but this one is more me. It just
That's
suited
more
me
you,
as like a
100%.
super suit. It just was like, so I wish I'd worn that longer, and it's got a big braid. I used a wig to make it like a big comic book braid, but then Candace over here was stealing the show all day. She was this character fits her perfectly, and she's bubbly, and everybody loved it, and so yeah, like yes.
It's so fitting.
And we saw
like,
Sean like every day because he came to visit you every day. So he's like,
poor Sean's like, I'm tired of these women now.
Stop coming by.
Sean was like so pumped.
Yeah.
He's like, he said it in New York. In New York, he's like, I sit in my booth, and all these people line up to meet you. And I have these, he's like, all these cosplayers, these very attractive cosplayers, come over and meet you, and it's like, right. He's like, any day of the week, if women come meet you, and I'm sitting next to you, I'm in. And I'm like, yeah. I think most men who are respectable will accept that too. But it's a beautiful thing. Thank you for coming over to the table in the booth, because it was just, I just added to my aura. Working for Sean.
Put you up on a little.
No, after New York, he was like, dude, what? Because it was like I had, not to get away from this, but I had like Lainey, Liz, and God knows who, a bunch of the Florida cosplayers came over, and it was great. And I told him, hey man, that's what you got to deal with me. Mm-hmm. Sorry, buddy. But also, someone who was right across our booth, man. I'm sorry. I
was happy he was right there.
Hey, Sean, I love you, homie. I do. But this guy, Mel Milton.
Mel.
He's a talented artist. She's a kind heart.
Love it.
Mel, I'm going to snip this and make it a thing and post it to you specifically, because as a person, I love you, Mel. You're a great dude. This is the day I met you. You have been nothing but a kind-hearted human being, and I will only hope that I can be that to you going forward. So, that being said, Mel Milton, one of them. He's just a smiley ass human being. Every time I see him, he's so happy. And when I brought him over to you, he shot up out of his chair.
He was like,
yeah, he was, oh wait, I've been waiting for this moment. And I didn't know how to react. I was happy to witness it. So you tell me what this moment felt like.
Oh, it was like, I messaged him, or he had followed me back, so I'm in his DMs, like, no, I'm kidding. I just
sliding in his DMs. No one slides in.
I had actually found out. So in a couple weeks, I'm going to Chicago for Fan Expo Chicago, just for one day, just for a simple thing, and I found out that he was there, and so I was like, oh my gosh, that was announced. Like, I saw it on the website. Like, he's there. Oh my gosh, who am I gonna see in Chicago? Yay, I'm going to finally meet Mel in a couple weeks. But then I found out he was at San Diego, and I was going to meet him like 2-3 weeks sooner. And I'm like, I'm super excited now. And so, yeah, I like his style of art is just so beautiful. And like the variety that he does give and the pop of it. And like, it's so pretty. I love it. I was so excited to meet him and see his work. And like, you had already I think you had already hyped him up too for me, like that. He's just super happy and super nice.
Yeah. Cause it was like, I spoke to him and I was telling him how, hey, my friend Susie is going to be there. And he's like, Susie, he's like, Susie Creates. Cause he's a fan of cosplayers. He follows a lot of cosplayers.
And he's super polite, like, comments on my like posts once in a while. And like,
yeah,
they're nice.
So he's just, man, if anyone who's listening and watching, you give this guy a follow.
Yes.
Watch him. He's a great dude, great energy. I called him. I spoke to him yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, man, can you draw me as a character or a figure?" I'm like, "Let me know what you charge, man." And he was like,
There you
"Hold
go.
on.
It's backwards. Is it going
That's
to be
all right.
backwards?
Hold on. Let me remove this. There we go. Yeah, you follow Mel.
Mel made Dukes. I know it's
Yeah.
backwards on this. I can't flip it for you. Well,
No, that's all right. Do it up again. Put it up again.
again,
There we go. There we go.
Ah,
It's not backwards for us, but you follow
Okay.
this guy. Please do.
he gave me this, an actual like
man.
drawing. So yeah, gorgeous. And he knew I would love Wonder Woman. So
Yeah. Guys, he's just an amazing human being. Great dude overall. And we're just fortunate, for him to like know us.
Yeah.
That's a great dude. Just
he's going places.
yeah, and he used to work for Disney animation.
Yeah.
And then he decided this to be his life, and here he is. And if you guys see him, get some art from him. Get a sketch. He will feel horrible leaving the con owing you a sketch. Like,
yeah.
Tell me an artist who doesn't feel that way.
Yeah.
Who would feel that way?
Who would do that?
Yeah. So again, thank you for swinging by my lane when I was working.
Yes.
It just worked out. It was like all the great people were there. What else you end up doing during the con?
Sorry.
There's more.
We're going to have to cut for a second. You're going to want to edit this. Yeah, what do you need, babe?
Go ahead.
No, tell me what you need, babe.
I was gonna help you. I'll you to help me do some.
Help with some crafty stuff. Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't help right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long will this take?
I don't know. Maybe another 30 minutes. Maybe not today. Okay.
Okay. Great. No.
Okay. But I'll check on you when I'm done. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
Cute. That's all right. I'll definitely get that removed.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm like just adding other pictures and stuff to make sure I can add as much as I can.
Okay, before we come back to it.
Yeah.
I don't know where we stopped there.
That's all right. We're gonna go back to move. All right, cool. So we just finished talking about Mel, how great it is. So other parts of the con that you had a good experience in? Like well, at all. What else do you do at the con besides just meet artists?
Met artists, just trying to find other cosplayers that I know and meet up with other people. We did some pictures with them. Oh yeah, this was these cosplayers were paid cosplay photo booth things.
Yeah, they were stuck at the Marvel Rivals, right?
They were professional. Yes, they were professionals hired for that booth, Marvel Rivals, and all of them there are like top of the line,
the best people ever. They're friends. Like it's weird, and I didn't have a chance to go over, and I felt so bad.
Oh, they were they're like top. I mean, I can't say this anymore, but they're like the top cosplayers.
Yeah,
and they went all out for Marvel Rivals, and they earned that. Like it was amazing. But they were working 4 days for like 4 to 8 hours each day. These guys, there's 5 that kind of rotated around, but it was and they were in the same costume for all of those days. I think Nate, so it's Nate on the left there in the Fantastic Four outfit. And then Gracie on the right in her Hela, both the Marvel Rivals versions, like
they crushed it.
I can't. I can't say anything's better.
I don't think I have pictures of the other ones, but you had Lisa, who crushed.
Lisa.
Christian.
Yep, Christian, and then
Mandolin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandolin. I saw walking outside, and she was like, "You have to come to the booth," and I was like, "I don't think I have time." Yeah, I'm working too, and I was like, "Fuck!" And she knew where I was working, and she was like, "I'll try to make it there," because she has a Batgirl, Sean Gordon Murphy cosplay.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to do that here." And I'll see you when I see you. I was actually chatting with her a couple of hours ago because just cool piece, man. Like
I wish they had been on the main. I get why they were where they were. in like the gaming lounge, and so it kind of makes sense that Marvel Rivals, being a popular game right now,
Yeah, but that doesn't make
over
sense.
there.
They should have been on the main floor. They should have been on the main floor.
If they were on the main floor, they would be overwhelmed and exhausted.
Yes.
I mean, they would have had to have more people, more cosplayers, or spread them out, because they would be absolutely like.
And they were already exhausted.
I can't imagine. And to wear the same, maybe if you had more Marvel's Rivals cosplays, but then I'd charge more wear more than one. Like
you should, yeah, of course.
But that's cool. Like, that's a cool thing that these big cons should do. Like, hire people to be in your spot, at least for like one day. Like, okay, let's put it to like a Superman. Like, you're a Superman. Hire them for the one day to wear their costume and stay there for the con hours. Like,
no, that's huge.
It's a beautiful thing. You should do that on all of those.
Yeah, like, what's your overhead?
Yeah.
Oh, a ticket that you probably don't have to pay for because you bought a spot, right? The spot comes a certain amount of tickets, and then you just cover a hotel room and maybe a flight.
Yeah.
And it's like you bring this much more to an experience with people who go to the con. These kids who see these superheroes.
Like,
just or fans, like, you guys are cosplayers. As cosplayers, you do have a fan base because of what you guys do. And I was just on the phone with one of my friend's girlfriends, and we were talking about like how you go to a cosplayer, and all right, Susie, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, I'm a petroleum geologist. I work for oil and gas exploration company.
And you fucking kick ass being a cosplayer.
Yeah.
So it's like you go around sometimes, you ask people what they do in their life.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, I thought you were a dumbass or something. Like, that thought process that people have.
Those trolls that'll be like, move out of your parents' basement and go get a real job.
Yeah, like, get a real job. Oh, you have all the time in the world to do this, you fucking basement dweller. And then it's like, oh no, I don't.
Actually.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what I really do. I just, I make time for things I enjoy. And that's the thing, where it's like, you talk to these people and like, talk to these cosplayers. Like, I know, all right, like Gracie is mad talented. And then she bakes cakes and makes the most insane cakes I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's alone a gig. That's a lone gig that someone has a store for, and that people spend hundreds of dollars for a cake. It's like, it's weird because when it comes to like a Comic-Cons and you come across this thing like, oh, you're a nerd. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, like, we're all nerds. It's not because of movies or whatever. Like, we all find things that we really enjoy, and we push on that because we enjoy it. And that's why I respect the cosplay community, because you guys, like, I don't care if you don't read a book, watch a movie, or anything. You guys go in on content because what you're passionate about. And I'll watch you. Like, you're a bigger movie person before you got into comics.
Yeah, but now I'm like, make me the comic cosplays I do.
Now you're like nuts about comics and you want to do this. But that's the awesome part about it. Like, you grow into it.
Look at me. I got all my
But that's how it works. And it's awesome that you became that, because movies are awesome. And a lot of movies gravitate us to pull us in and watch them and enjoy them. And like, all right, cool. Like, I'm not doing anything else besides enjoying the movie. You cosplay movie stuff. And that's where you get a lot of your the way you sew things and create these cosplays. And I'm not going to talk about those websites, but you started with that, and now you're like, hey, I got this book from Tom King I want to get signed. And how's that story feel? Like, what, like, man, tell us more about like that change, because that's
well,
you don't hear that. You don't hear about that. For example, I'm gonna use the worst example ever. Today on San Diego Comic-Con Facebook page, there was a woman dressed as the Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
And she took a pic. And Amy Jo Johnson stopped her and took a picture with her.
Nice.
And she had no idea who Amy Jo Johnson was. Yes.
What?
And that's where, when you hear this negative thing about cosplayers, like something like that happens, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But like, no, it was very positive. People were like, "Let's find this girl. Let's find her.
Yeah.
Let's find her." And Amy Jo Johnson, because Amy Jo Johnson wants to know who she is.
Yeah.
And like, oh, let's help. And again, I know this is like negative thing that people think about, but it's not. We want to learn because something got us here too.
Yeah.
You know. So what got you switching from the movies to comic books?
I honestly, I wanted more. I wanted more than just what the movie gave me.
Yeah.
And then there's been such a lack of since my main favorite is Wonder Woman, there's been such a lack. There's we haven't had a movie with real time of movie with Wonder Woman since 2020.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years. She's been dropped in as Gal a couple times, but that wasn't enough. That wasn't, not really. And so so much changed. So I've been so far removed from the movie portion that I've started looking for inspiration of outfits in the comics. And so, and people, my followers or my friends are like, have you seen this one? I just was like, oh, that's really cool. And then the new series of Wonder Woman by Tom King, and then most of the art by Daniel Sampere. I think you say his name, Sampere.
Yeah. That and Belen Ortega as well.
Yes, but and his is most of it, or his were the first few.
Yeah.
He did first few, and the way he drew that Wonder Woman, it's not overly sexy or tiny waist, or she's a
woman.
beast. And I was just I really like her, and the way that Tom wrote it, I was just I was
hell yeah.
He's in one of the I don't know if it was that one. I couldn't find the one that I really wanted. So I brought one of my favorite books that I've read so far, and that's what I wanted to get signed.
Yeah.
But one of the first ones was this line of that went through the whole book where Diana says no thank you in so many ways, and it's just that. But I love it. I loved it. So
yeah.
So I read other stories of Wonder Woman, and this one just I just really liked it.
You know what I like? The biggest thing that I enjoy from your journey is that once you hit the comic books, it feels like you're a little more passionate about it.
Yeah. It's deeper in. It
is, and that's I'm not gonna say us, because I'd never been to us in comic books.
Yeah.
I read comic books when I was a kid because of my dad, and I got my first comic book, which is insane. It was the first DKR issue 1. Got it signed by Frank Miller. It was my first comic book ever. After that, I read Sonic the Hedgehog and nonsense.
Yeah.
But the fact that after that, I went to sports, and I never got into anything until I got back into comic books again. And then someone told me about comic books. Steve Roman, part of the Bat Force. Okay. He was like, "You ever read comic books?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did. It's been a while. I play sports, whatever." I felt like I was better than that. I watched the movies though, because I was when you watch the movies, there's always a hit of his childhood, whatever you watch.
Yeah. And
he was like, "Oh, across the street is Midtown Comics," which meant nothing to me. And then we go to Midtown Comics, and I see these Batman covers and Superman covers, and that kid in me kicks in again. And 2016, I got back into comic books again. And I was like, shit, I thought I knew superhero movies because I watched the movies and I grew up watching the cartoons. And then I started reading the comic books, and I'm like, I'm in. I'm like, oh, we could do such a better job. I can't wait for this movie to come out. Oh, now I'm this guy. Fuck.
Yeah.
But And I'm happy you into the comics. It gets crazy because like the funniest things. You had the funniest conversation about comic books when back in like is it 2017, 2016, 2017, whatever, when Batman was supposed to get married to the Catwoman.
Okay.
We were outside standing in lines to get these variant covers.
To get that guy.
Yeah, and like I remember I brought my ex-wife to this bar. It's me and the Bat Force guys, Gramps, Steve. We're hanging out having drinks and then buying comic books. And it's like, how the fuck did we get here? And now we go out to San Diego and it's like, oh no, we're all nerding the hell out. And we're all gonna go out and have drinks and talk about how great our day was.
The people that make it. The people that make those for you. People that draw, people that write. So cool.
Yeah. But then now you experience that with your friends when you go out to San Diego and you're having a good time and you're hanging out.
Yeah.
And then San Diego is so huge, and the scariest thing, and this is where like you had way better experiences than I had this year. You go out to the right spot, you meet some people.
Yes. I felt very fortunate this year. You want me to talk about it?
Well, I'm gonna show the picture first.
Okay.
I'm low key jealous.
Yeah.
But it's not outside of my scope, so eventually it will happen. Good energy. But I'm very happy that you had this experience, and I can't wait to hear about it. And here we are.
Yes, it's very blurry because it's dark, but I got a picture with James Gunn. I got to say something to him. I talked about Nebula because I was just in Nebula that day. I didn't get to show many pictures, and I'm in my like civilian self like this.
You look so happy.
I was so happy. I was so excited. And it was a great moment. I told them about how I like how he developed Nebula as a character and that she became like a way deeper person, and we love it. And thank you. You know, like you told a great story. So that's all I had in my head. It's like, what do you do? What's the compliment? Quick. What do you say?
Well, so the picture.
Yeah. And I owe that.
Amazing.
And I want to prop this up too. I owe all of that to Sarah, Seattle's Beauty, because I was her +1 to party.
That's awesome.
Party. And the reason, and I told her this directly, the reason that he came over was because he saw her, he recognized her outside the line. There's like a booth, their private booth. And he came over and he told her, how did you like your scene in the Superman movie? Because she was in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm telling her after, I'm like, please take this to heart that he saw you. And then he came over and talked to everybody. Because it was you that was there that he wanted to say something to. And so like a couple more of us got the chance to say something and take selfies. Like, and then she introduced me like, Sarah, she was an absolute doll. I love her to pieces. And we got to hang out for an extended period of time this time. And so
I was surprised she was there. I didn't know.
Yeah, she came for the day.
Yeah. And then she told me about the party. I knew where it was because I saw them building it as I walked around San Diego.
The whole thing was all done.
And I was like, maybe I'll find a way in there, but I didn't have it. I had so many other plans. But when I saw that, I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
I missed out. I should have been there. And again, shout out Sarah. Her 6 scenes. You know, she was one walking away, and then the whole shit, Superman's dying scene. Go for her. I remember her telling me there was another scene that she wished was on there. I'm like, yo,
with a line.
I told you your face was the whole fucking screen.
It's the whole screen.
What does you want, homie? Like, Jesus Christ. You know? Like, that's huge. And you're friends with someone who's doing a good job right now. Yeah. And we all know he's going to crush it because he hasn't missed since he got into DC. And that's awesome. We had to meet him. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I saw you later on that night, and I was just like gooey-eyed. Like, oh, you met?
Yeah.
Like,
so cool.
I stared at you like you were James Gunn. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Ooh. And also, you know, I got to meet, like, there were a lot of influencers and people that do media and stuff there. And so, like, those people you get to see on social media telling you about the nerdy stuff, like, I get the chance to, like, meet them. And people I didn't expect to meet. I'm like, you're cool. Thank you. You're awesome. I love seeing your stuff. I felt like a little kid, even though I'm older than most of them.
No, but isn't it weird when like, and this happens to me too, when you go somewhere and it's like a bunch of people you follow are there.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not really friends.
You're real people and you're
cool. Like you're not really friends. And then like, what the fuck? And like, for me, I'm like, in my head, in my crazy head, I'm like, is this what 1% feels like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it goes like, these, they're crazy parties. I'm just pumped to be in the same building with someone.
Yeah.
But it's like, is that what they feel like when they meet someone else? It's like, oh shit, I follow you.
Yeah. And like many people didn't know me. I don't expect anybody to know me. I feel like a little person. But
not, really, you're a
like,
statue. You're not a little person. Come on, Susie. You're like,
well, not that little, not like little.
I know what you mean. I'm fucking with you.
Yes.
Listen, I have to tell myself that all the time.
It's just a little self-deprecation. We all use that.
As you should. It's humbling.
Yeah.
But who'd you meet?
So like the people that I met were like Taya Miller. So she but
have you met her before? Or
I've not met her in person. I have not met her in person. I'm mutuals with her on like TikTok.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we had never met in person, and so that was really nice. And then
I've been wanting to meet her for so long, but we're at the same place, but never at the same location.
Right. And then King Vader, he was cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he was cool. And then, but I didn't talk with him much because I was like, I don't know what I didn't know. There was a lot of things. It's like, what do you talk about?
Yeah.
In a
cool.
loud,
So you met him. You're there.
Yeah. And then another personality that I follow, she does a lot of like cool hot takes. She's just herself. Nick Marique, Nick Nicque. She's just, anyways, so that person. And then
what's she do? I'm curious. I'm sorry.
She does like hot takes, tiny bit of politics, but she's been really into the Superman movie lately. So she's cool. She just talks about stuff.
Yeah. Personality.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's good. Like she boosts up a lot of POC stuff, and she's just a cool personality.
Cool. She was there. That's sick.
She was there, and she looked really sharp too. She had a great outfit on, so that's like the first thing.
She had a
you look amazing. Yeah. And then another person that was there, which I had seen earlier the day, I think you haven't put it up yet, but this woman who was dressed as a Linda Carter Wonder Woman cosplayer, she's Rachel.
Hold on. Is this her? Hold on, let's put it up here.
Yes. So I did not know Rachel until the morning that morning.
Who is she?
I think she's her name is Beauty and Brains with a Twist.
Okay.
Yes. She apparently was on because I had to research her. One of my followers tagged me in her like costume reveal and was like, "Oh, you should go take a picture with Rachel." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I need to look up who she." I saw her video and it was Linda Carter. And then like I was like, "Oh, very cool. Like she looks gorgeous." And so like for literally I just walk, like she's one of the first people I see as I'm walking through the con in the morning. I'm
nice.
Like, no, like
twinsies.
Yeah, really. But she was on Mythbusters Junior. She's a gymnastics. She did a lot of like gymnastics stuff.
What?
She's a model. I don't know if I saw on one of her pinned things was like Sports Illustrated. I don't know if she auditioned for a Sports Illustrated model spot or if she did get it. I don't know because I haven't researched enough. I'm like praising her now.
I don't know nothing about this woman.
And then like everybody's trying to fan cast her as well. So Wonder Vaughn. I don't know if you know that person has been trying to like fan cast her as the next Wonder Woman. And she's like 21. She's 21. So she's like young and beautiful and successful. And like she's super nice.
And but here you are, you both look fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. And she's like 6 feet tall too. She's like just basically the same height as me. We're wearing the same boots. We're literally wearing the exact same boots.
It's crazy. You look at this photo and I'm over here like,
yeah.
Wow.
Right? Like
it was go for both of you.
Yeah. So yeah. And so I ended up seeing her again at the James Gunn when I met James Gunn because she's got an even better picture. She had a light on her phone that like brightened it up.
She was ready.
But she was there in her costume again, and like there's me walking over. I was in that, and then I actually went by her booth as Nebula too, just being like, "Hi, oh, you're great." Like I don't know if you remember me. I was Wonder Woman yesterday. And she's kind of like, oh, yeah. Probably didn't, I look
she's not
different.
gonna
She's kind of like, okay, cool. But then I showed up completely different again, like normal in my like civilian clothes. And it was just like, wait, what? So we had a chance to like talk more there. And like, it was great. She was very, very nice. Very nice. And
I did see a lot of I was going down the TikTok lane,
mm-hmm.
and there was a lot of pictures of both of you together.
Oh yeah,
on
TikTok.
I was like, yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
I haven't been on TikTok.
And I really missed out on a lot. It was between you guys, the guy who was a lightsaber, and of course, Galactus.
Yeah, Galactus was everywhere, but he was there every day, so he's going to be.
Yeah, apparently that suit was like $35,000.
Jeez,
it's not nuts. Whatever, maybe a TikTok lied, but whatever. That was nuts. But besides Galactus and the lightsaber guy, like I think both of your Wonder Womans were extremely fucking popular, dude.
Yeah.
It was nuts. The last 2 days, I'm sitting at home being lazy because I want to be tired.
When I went on Sunday as Linda Carter, people were confusing me with her. We were like looking. We were twinning.
Well, you guys are so alike.
I never got to like be with her in my suit, with her in her suit, with my cape, the same capes, like. So that never happened. So people were like, "Oh, hey,
wait, what?" Yeah, the only difference was the stars.
The stars on this, so like my Linda Carter suit with my cape is like the same as her Linda Carter cape.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
Although yes, my cape you couldn't tell, but my cape does have more stars. Not trying to like one up. I'm just saying like
no.
I made mine with stars, and then I'm like more stars. So. And hers is made by a maker that I know, like, and theirs is really accurate, but mine is like more stars. So but yeah,
that would have been nuts. That was Saturday.
More comic on that Saturday. My suit was more comic. That we're standing next to each other. That's what I kind of modeled it after.
So. Let's see. What's this one over here? Oh no, this is another Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's another Wonder Woman. But the guy, that's an actor. Most people probably wouldn't recognize him, but he kind of like tapped me on the shoulder, and he's like, "You guys are great, Wonder Woman. Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like, wait a second, you look really familiar. And he's like, do you know me? And I'm like, holy crap, I do know you. Wait, you were in the Wonder Woman. That's Chief in the Wonder Woman movie. That's the actor that plays the Native American on the team in the Wonder Woman 2017 movie. That's Chief. Yes. He's the actor that was in the movie. And I loved his character, and I'm just like sitting there like.
So you guys are upstairs?
Yeah, there's like it's the stairway in the middle, like so in the background behind me should be like the sales pavilion.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm waiting.
The other direction is like all the rest. It's like above like B1 or something like that.
Yeah, but that's so cool. Like
just
the
most stairway,
random spot to meet this guy.
Beautiful light. Well, he like was coming down the stairs or going up, like he was just traveling up or down and saw us because we're all gathered there. You can see in the background there's like this is where Allison took us to take pictures because the light is gorgeous right there. She's like, I found this.
Makes so much more sense.
I found this recently. We have to go up there and like.
Now I know where to wait for people.
Yeah, well, you might find Allison there if you want to just chill out. If she goes,
I'll just be there with my camera. Like about time you motherfuckers show up.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. So secret space now is revealed, I guess. But it's good. It's a good space to like get away from crowds and gorgeous light.
Definitely the second floor. The second floor is like no one goes up there. Everything's downstairs. But wow, what a great random photo to get. Right. And he's gone to cons too, I guess. But but who's gonna recognize him?
It's cool. So cool.
Very rare.
It's crazy that I recognize him like that. I was just like, there's not very many like native that like are just wandering around cons and like I don't know. I knew it. I'm shocked.
That's the scary thing.
I've seen that movie probably hundreds of times, just casually,
After you built the suit, I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
But like, that's cool. Like not a random, but like someone who's part of that thing. But we also have this photo that I want to talk about.
Oh, Yes. Oh, I'm hoping, I haven't checked recently, but I just like, this is me like posting it on like Twitter and Threads, well, X and Threads and like everywhere. I don't have a video of that part, but it would have been cool to have put that.
What was the video about?
I don't have it. I wish I did. I wish I had made a video like looking at it, but I'm like, hey, everybody, like, this is what it could be. Like, not me, but like, this is what you could see in the new DC
universe.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like something like this. So I'm hoping. Yeah. So
inspiration. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Come on, Susie. Don't make it weird. I saw that and I was like, wow, what a great photo.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that completely. Was that the DC booth?
That's at the DC booth. Yeah, they have that up there.
Yeah.
You can see my favorite Wonder Woman up in the corner out to the left of Superman's in the case. Like, it's like in the background. She's like,
I needed to go there. DC booth didn't have anything I wanted.
yeah.
They did. By Saturday, the cool shirts were sold out. I'm like, God damn it.
I don't know where I put it, but I got a little like Wonder Woman not trading card, but like it was like a pass. It was cute. They were giving things out. I got a Daily Planet and
the magazine. You got the magazine. Yeah, that's cool.
I got a little
Yeah,
Daily Planet, which is cute. And then I got they were handing out a comic there, so like an Action Comics.
Oh, nice.
Progressive sponsored that, so it's got like progressive characters in it. But I haven't read that yet.
It's pretty cool.
Then yeah. Yes.
Here's you meeting David Nakayama.
Yes.
So
that was
another
cool.
fellow David.
I passed by him at other cons, but I just hadn't happened to. There's also lots of artists that I didn't get to meet and at San Diego that I just didn't have time to like go to.
Not easy.
It should have been easy, but I just was like, well, now I got to go with somebody else to do this thing or find that or leave early or whatever. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure that I was in my Wonder Woman outfit to meet him to get that picture signed, because I recreated that.
That's so cool.
I recreated that cover, and then it took a minute for me to be like, I recreated that. And as far as I know, I might be the only one that did it. For him to recognize, like, oh yeah, because I had sent him. He follows me as well, so I like sent him ahead of time.
Pictures,
like,
yeah.
And I was like, well, here's the actual thing I'm going to post tomorrow. So you like, hope you like it. And so he was like, recognize me for that. After I like brought it up, and that was really cool. So I got that, cool and then I had him. I had a comic book because I brought some of these with me to read on the plane. I brought comics to read on the plane. Of course. And so one of those happened to be his cover, and I'm like, well, shoot, let me get him sign the cover of the one I was reading, and then he gave me another print for free. So like I just paid for like his signature, and I think he was going to give it to me free anyways, but his helper was like, I won't charge you for the prints. I'll just give you whatever.
Was that Friday?
That was Friday. Yeah. Friday.
Left. So I was Friday. The booth next to that. And Friday I left early.
Yeah.
I was exhausted.
Yeah.
And man, they went to charge it.
Yep.
What hold on, I have a few other pictures here that interest me, of course, because like I saw this and I shared it. What was this about?
Oh, there was a this is actually really cool. So Nikon had a booth. It was kind of hidden. I don't know where it was specifically. It was over by, I don't know. Anyways, they had this little photo booth you can see set up there. They had like lights on either side, and they had a little smoke machine, and some really good photographers. I found out who took this shot right after I posted it. I think he's like, we were fantastic. You did great. And I'm like, oh, you took it. I've been following you forever. Like, that's cool. I just didn't recognize it's a blur. But yeah, so this little photo booth, free pictures. You got like 2 or 3. And they were even loaning out cameras to take around the con floor. And then you could keep the card. At the end, like when you left. Like that's really cool. If I wasn't in cosplay, if I didn't have to, like I said, I don't want to carry stuff around. if I didn't have to do that, I would totally be going taking pictures of people and other cosplayers and that sort of thing. That would have been really cool to have a professional camera and try it out. You know, they're selling their product, but like as soon as I was there, I was trying to get in there every day, and I was telling everybody about it. Like, go to the booth, go get your pictures. You get a couple of pictures for free. Professional, like freaking amazing. Look at that. Look at that. So
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this for two reasons. Milton just messaged me back.
Okay.
But my question before, how do you feel about this picture? Like, look at you. You've been working out. Look at those guns. You know, I'm over here. I'm mad pumped for you.
Yeah.
I want to ask you because I know you went really hard last couple of months to train just for San Diego Comic-Con to be in your cosplay.
Yeah, I did. Well, you know, it was for all the conventions because I'm going to bring this out. I had a very specific costume in mind that I was going to do that I needed to be. That was going to be more revealing even than this because it was going to have my midriff like out. And so I was trying really hard to get in shape with that. It was another Amazon. It was Amazon.
Whoa.
It was another Amazon. It was from Justice League.
Okay.
When let me find the right piece here. When what's it called? Trying to put this together. When the Amazons have to like destroy the temple where the mother box is.
Yeah, they're going nuts and they get stuck in there and shit.
Those Amazons are like
just bikini armors.
Like, they're bikini armor, but they have a giant hammer and they smash the stuff down. And so I made this prop because I was supposed to be getting the costume from my favorite maker. But she was having trouble. She just like told me a couple days before that she couldn't. So I had made this giant hammer that I wanted to take with me. Doesn't that look cool? There's even like rust and stuff on it. It's so cool.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
So I didn't get to bring it with me, and it's like got a little bit of weight, but it's just like
you look too happy next to it, so I'm scared of it.
So I have to stay in shape. Now I have to keep working on it and keep so that when I get it and eventually in the next few months
go to New York
that I can do that. I can't go to New York. Everybody's like, are you going to New York? I can't go to more conventions forever. Like I just can't. It's one a year. So
yeah, we know. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'll see you in New York. But if there's a possibility, why not? But if not, there's always next year. And maybe I finally cosplay because
yes,
I've been itching it. What do you tell people? All right, so you've done 2 San Diego Comic-Cons cosplaying.
Yes.
Obviously, your next, if you go to the next one, your next San Diego Comic-Con, you're gonna plan a little differently.
Yes.
So for those people out there who never been or have been or made the same mistakes, what is your advice to them?
The right kind of shoes, and I knew this time, and I didn't get any blisters. Thank goodness. I wore the right kind of shoes.
Good, that's good
Outfits
for you.
with the right kind of shoes. Either ones that I've worn a lot, or ones that are like simple or easy, like flat kind of chunky boots, whatever. I guess just plan your time wisely, because that was my mistake. I was too late every day for what I wanted, so that you can actually go visit with people, because everything you do is going to take longer than you expect.
You're having a better time.
Yeah.
Per moment. Yeah. Trust me.
So.
Oh, that's tough. What else?
I think.
Cosplay wise, because cosplay is huge. Like you just mentioned, how I did 2 in one day.
Yeah. I don't mind. I think 2 in one day is fine, so long as it's easy to switch into. Yeah, especially if it's maybe there's one like you want to go out in the evening and you want to do, maybe there's a party or something, like you change specifically for that, or you're going to go out with friends to like the bar, and that you can wear something simple and appropriate for being around. Because I wore it on Friday when I wore that Wonder Woman, I wore it all night.
Yeah.
Until you're like, I don't know when we got back that night, 11 or something. It wasn't excessively late, but it was late.
Yeah.
To get the costume.
So like, if you knew, like, this is my question: if you knew you were going to meet James Gunn,
yeah,
what have you changed at that moment? Would you have been the same, or would you have been Nebula after that? Like,
I could not have been there in Nebula, like the whole situation. It would not have been possible. But I probably would have preferred to be like Rachel was, like in my Wonder Woman. That would have been. I would. I don't think I would bring a Marvel property to a DC event. I think that would be a big faux pas.
Yeah. The question is, what were you feel more comfortable?
But
yourself or a cosplay?
Yeah, because that's the thing is, like, I was myself.
You're always yourself.
But yes, I looked like my civilian self, and I think that I won't be recognizable because that's not like that's not what
your everyday.
You wouldn't see me in my social life, in my social media life, if that's where I'm tagging those people to potentially see it, or somebody's going to show my picture like, oh hey man, have you seen somebody like, have you seen this person that does this character that you like it's not this, it's that, right? So I wish I had been in costume, but there weren't very many people in costume there at that event.
All right, so listen, Susie,
and I'm glad I didn't go crazy either.
Still an awesome event. Like you met one of the most popular people right now.
Yeah,
especially with everything's going on in DC.
Yeah.
Will you go back to San Diego again? That's a stupid question. And if you do, what will make it a better experience overall for you?
I think and I'm going to put this with the, like, if money and people weren't any kind of if there was no restrictions on that,
not to worry about shit. Yeah.
Then I would love to stay at one of the hotels. Not doesn't have to be one that's right next door, but like one
close, right?
In that area, instead of taking the bus, because that took 30 minutes each way to get on the bus and go to stops. And even though that's convenient, in cosplay, you lose an hour of going one way there or on the way back. It's so number one, I want to stay closer, which I know is a lot harder to do and a lot more expensive.
So you have to do it really quick.
And then now I know exactly like which cosplays I would want to go again, take with me, like comfortable ones and ones that are like my core characters. Like this to me doesn't seem like it has to be something that's a big flashy new crazy thing, but one that I feel good in and I'm comfortable for a long time and like are my most known, like that. And then the last thing would be just like with the right people. And so as long as the other people that are with you want to be there and want to have fun and are like as flexible as, we want to be, like, we're there to cosplay. We're not going to stand in lines. We're not going to do this other stuff. Like we had agreed, like, that's what we're there for. And so we were fine. Like, let's eat breakfast and then we'll eat
have
dinner.
A good time.
That's it. Breakfast and dinner. Yeah. And we already prepared for this. We're going to drink our water. We're going to take breaks and we're going to just know, like, that's what we're doing.
No, you have to hang out with the same crew.
So yeah. So that, and then just making sure that I like make scheduled days to find people that are going to be there. Cause I still missed out on a bunch of people that I didn't get to meet, but I haven't yet to meet, period.
Susie, that's the toughest part, man.
Right.
Because I know I missed out. Like so many people I wanted to like at least see. I couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. But yeah, those are all great points and great things to make another con better.
Yeah. But yes, I think I would go again. I think it's just for sure like an every other year kind of thing for me, just because I'm still want to do the other cons. And I really did enjoy New York.
New York's fun.
New York was really cool. It was
what's another con?
Cosplay.
New York is very hardcore when it comes to cosplay.
Yeah.
And it has a section. It's like, cosplay section. And then if someone's featured somewhere, they all know. It's not like a random thing. San Diego has a horrible
They don't
time
have
promoting anyone or anything.
They don't have
That's why
like cosplay guests
or anything. It's tough because like you don't know who's going to be there.
Yeah.
New York at least gives you like these pictures and stuff on their website. It's just so much easier. San Diego is like you have to dig into their site, and then you have to follow
You
the
have to find the artist, and the artist has to
Yeah.
put where they are, and it's hard to.
So the extra work in New York is so much easier, and that's New York City, man. You want good food,
Yep.
pick a spot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great people out there. I hate how people shit on New York, but New York's great. New York's great. But San Diego, yeah, we had fun out there. That's good.
Yeah.
The weather's phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic.
Not even fair. The moment I plane landed here, I hate humidity. And I'm like, oh man, it's so hot. I don't miss this anymore.
So now it's time for me to plan for next year. Don't know where yet. We're gonna have to pick something up.
Yeah, you got to plan to whatever you feel like planning.
Yeah.
But all I gotta say is I feel like you crushed it at San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
It was another great year.
Mm-hmm.
It was great hanging out for the time we could hang out because again, the San Diego time is scarce if you want to try to hang out with anyone.
Yeah.
It was great hanging out and chilling. And thanks for coming back. And before you hit your next con, whenever that is, we'll bring you back again. And,
Great.
Because you're going to go crushing other items you're working on.
Yeah.
Nonstop. But any final advice before anything?
I don't think so. I would recommend San Diego to all types of people. I think there's something for anybody to do there, whether you're comic, whether you're collector, whether you're you like the horror scene or the anime, or there's all the stuff there.
Right.
So I would recommend that too. More than just cosplayers, everybody. There's something for everybody there.
Yeah, go ahead and check it out. There's so much, a little bit of everything. Have a good one, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. And the next con or podcast.
Yeah.
Peace.